What now?
Despite the foul being.
Halt! That's privileged information. Now, move along.
That's it, out there to the north. I used to keep a boat around here to get there and back. This is the part where we usually get in the boat. You with me? This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about. Okay, so before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
My last page.
Skills trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
I watched the gate. Ain't much else to tell. I watched the gate. After all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
What now? This is it. Home sweet castle. It's something, all right. I'd rather not get into that with... I'm sorry, it's not that... Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
You can't believe why. Lord, everyone, return. Can't believe it. I returns at last. I do have.
After all the years, the first thing you ask me? Yes, the scroll.
Of course I would like to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Yes, I can smell it on you. The power of my blood will purge that filth and make you whole again. I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Yes? I
One less monster in the world. Look at this. I should have known. That's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where? And so you delivered her to them. Then what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
It's the A-Team.
The Vigilant. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. No, we should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw one attention to ourselves. I think Serene Dawnguard. Last I knew, she was in the reach. Might need a little convincing. You'll also want to find Mar.
got it into his head years animal trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew was out scouring Skyrim. Bring them back here, and we can get started on coming up with... Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can. Watch your back. Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess.
Where'd you come from?
Mind yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose. You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran needing someone else's help. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. Vampires, that's... Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. We need to stop this creature before it kills again. We need to stop this creature before it kills again. Don't know how well I'd have managed. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. I'll meet you there.
haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Just look around, will you? Isran. Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. Fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
All right, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything
I'm glad that
about
I'm
what
finally
they're doing?
traveling with someone
What
who's
now?
competent. My last fate from
We'll
this
get to
guild
that.
trying to tackle
For
an
now,
entire
get acquainted
fort
with the
bandits
space.
alone.
Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Ready for you. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Hope you're getting along with Eastwood. It takes some getting used.
What's our next move? Lead on! Hey, watch it!
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Stay alert. This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either,
I'm glad that
but I
I'm
needed to
finally
talk to you.
traveling with someone who
It's
sees
important, so please just listen,
my last
before your friend here
breakthrough
loses his
was trying to
patience.
tackle an entire
It's-
fort of bandits alone.
Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it comes back to my father. I figured my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this the part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they... Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time
you've
I'm
heard what it
feeling
has to
hungry.
say. Now tell me.
So, in case you
there
didn't
any
notice the
reason I
giant
should kill
thing on
this
whatever it
blood-sucking
says,
fiend
it will
right
have
now?
something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before I You know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds. I'd come with... Let me know if you want me along.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Go on. Leave me here. When you decide to return to your senses, you know where to find me.
Be on time. Avoid sleep
Were you
if
looking
you
for
can.
me?
Sleep.
Of course. Let's go. What now? Anything good? Tale of the Great Moth Priest Hunt. Not something I'd want to read. That's... along, I guess. We kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She... was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was... degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. I'm not sure it's really your place to judge me, to judge us. My family has its problems, but they're our problems. Let's just move on from here, okay? A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.